this is that bad, but I don't think it's perfect either. But I think we'll be okay. We'll live. So now what we're going to do is we are going to chain 3, and we are just going to continue right up to creating the body of our hat. So I recommend double crochet if you want to make it very hard on yourself. Make it out of single crochet, but it will be more of a dense crochet stitch, so it will keep you very warm. So chain, I'm going to do a double crochet, so I'm going to chain 3. That's my turning chain. And then this is kind of where it gets a little scary, because you don't know where to kind of hook your work onto. But whatever you do, try to create an even pattern. Like, create a pattern and stick to it. So I chain 3, I yarn over to do double crochet, and then I'm thinking that between my ribs I'm going to do 2 double crochets. Okay, so this kind of big hole right here with underneath these 2 pieces of yarn, I'm going to stick my hook under there, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, okay, put it through 2 and put it through the last 2. Now I kind of look at how those 2 double crochets look. They look okay, and now I'm going to put one through this big hole over here. So yarn over, put it through that other hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull it through 2, and yarn over and pull it through 2. So I'm wondering if I like that big kind of hole, that stretch there. I'm not liking that, so I'm taking that out. Feel like I need a more kind of secure way to attach the double crochet, so I'm going to yarn over, and then I'm going to go underneath this hole right here. Okay, not into this one, because this is only made up of 1 string here. Maybe go under here, yarn over, pull through, okay, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and okay, I kind of like that one better. And that doesn't stretch too big a hole, and that just looks better. So yarn over, and now I'm going to go into that hole again, same one on the other side of this line here, on the other side of this rib, and I just create a pattern, and the thing is, you have to stick with it. So not underneath this single string, go under maybe this string here, the second one, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'm creating this row of double crochet stitches, and it's like 2 double crochet stitches between each one of these ribs, these little lines that kind of protrude out, that are part of my hat band. So yarn over, then I'm going to go into this one, okay. But I think you definitely need to put at least 2 and attach that onto the top of your hat band, because if you put 1, I think what's going to happen is it's going to like scrunch up the top of your hat band. It's going to kind of like pull things too tightly together. If you put too many chains, what's going to happen is you're going to have like all this extra material is going to start getting all very roughly on the top, and that is not a good thing either. You just want to keep things flat, and you're going to just make this, basically you're just going to make this kind of tube. And if you want a close fitting hat, at the end of making this hat, we're going to basically kind of scrunch up the top to form the top of the hat. If you want something stylish like a slouchy hat with like extra material, you're going to have to just make the tube extra long, so that you have this kind of extra material flopping over past the top of your head. So it depends on what you want, what kind of look you're going for. So you saw that I did not yarn over, so I'm going to yarn over since I'm doing double crochet, and I'm going to find the hole, and it doesn't matter where you go into, but if you choose, you know, the 2 holes to make your double crochet, just make sure that you connect your double crochet always into those 2 same holes, okay? There's no right or wrong about, you know, where you really want to hook into. Try to get at least 2 double crochets in between each of these little columns here for you know, for your ribs on either side basically. And your hat should remain flat and not ruffle with too much material hooked at the top, and it shouldn't also scrunch up. So I'm going to keep going and work my way all the way around and kind of create this nice row of chains. I'm kind of setting up a nice row of chains at the top of this wall here, and that's where I'm going to attach my next row of double crochet, and so on and so forth. So doing this little part right here that attaches to the rib band of your hat, this part here is very important. You want to kind of keep it smooth, and you want to keep it the same width as your hat band. Okay, I just wanted to redemonstrate how you attach a row of double crochet to, like, where you ended a row of the same row of double crochet. So how you connect this gap together. Now I put 1 more double crochet right here into this chain where this turning chain seems to be coming out of, and it was too crowded. So I think that turning chain should come out of that chain right there. This one's obviously hooked onto this chain, so that's the correct amount of space. I should not put another chain in between them. So I'm just going to make the slip knot to attach these 2 row together and finish up that row. So here's my turning chain. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and they're kind of turned so that you can see that they're facing us. I'm going to take my crochet hook and put it underneath both pieces of string, underneath the 4th chain. So that's 1, 2, 3. Put it underneath both pieces of yarn that form the 4th chain. Yarn over, bring the yarn through, and then kind of pull a little tightly and put these loops close together, and put this loop here that's in your hook through the slip knot that's on your crochet hook. And now there, you've done it. You've attached and kind of sewed together or crocheted together and closed that row. Now what do you do from here? Well, you chain 3, and that's going to be your next the beginning of your next row, your 3rd official row of double crochet. So that's your turning chain, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 for double crochet, yarn over, you go right next door. You don't skip 1 or any of that. Well, you chain 3, skip those 3 that form that turning chain, and you go underneath both pieces of string that form the next chain directly next to the turning chain. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops to create your first kind of like real double crochet. Remember, this turning chain always looks a little different. It's not really a double crochet. It's kind of like a fake double crochet. So now yarn over, go underneath the next chain that's over, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go underneath the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, go underneath the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2. So with double crochet, you always yarn over first. You yarn over before you do every step. So yarn over, go under the chain, yarn over again. When you get to that other side of the chain, pull through, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2. So that's kind of the rhythm or the pattern of the double crochet. So you're going to keep doing this until you've made a nice tall cylinder of a hat. And I'm going to take the measuring tape, and if each double crochet is like 3/4 of an inch, we're just gonna say, I think a good, maybe like, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe like 10 more rows. So that's like 12 rows total of the double crochet on top of the chain. So let's get back to this video after I've done about 10 more rows after this row, after I finish this, let's see here, second row of double crochet, and see if that makes a nice snug ski hat.